Yes, so just make sure you have your water ready, you have your towel that you're comfortable, and you have somewhere to lay down, either a mat or a really nice rug, as long as it doesn't slip off. Okay, fantastic. So let's just get started. I want you to place your feet together today. Yeah, so normally I was asking you to keep your legs a little bit wider. Today I want to see your toes and heels together. I want you to relax your shoulders towards the back a few times and show me a very, very tall posture with your chest out and the top of your chest going up towards the ceiling without disturbing so much your back. Yes, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. You're trying to lift all the muscles up into your rib cage. So that's when you feel you are really and truly using your powerhouse. Yes, so control, stay steady, spread your toes down the floor, feel where your body weight is. It's very important for today's class. So we spread out, toes open, heels grounded on the ground, on the floor. Relax your shoulders towards the back a few times. Look up, inhale, exhale, and drop down. One more time. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, stretch, look up, and down, slowly. Join with your arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring both of your hands right behind your head. Try to keep your elbows open. Exhale, cross your fingers right behind your head and allow the weight of your hands to stretch behind your neck. Fantastic. Slowly inhale all the way up. Connect your hands right behind you. Bend your knees. And as you push your fingers down to the floor, you're going to push your hips and your chest up towards the ceiling. Try to squeeze the palms of your hands together. Allow your mouth to open if you need. Inhale. Exhale and release. Very good. Bend your knees. And slow. Drop your forehead into your belly button. Push your hips towards the back. Allow your arms to hang. Allow your head to hang. And stretch them. Very good. From here, I want you to wiggle from side to side slowly your hips. Keep your hands down on the floor. Bend your knees enough so you can actually support yourself down on the ground. Very nice. Good. Brilliant. Slowly bend your knees and bring yourself back up through a roll. So you're starting from the bottom of your spine, center of your spine, your shoulder blades, your neck, and your head. Fantastic. Inhale one more time. Exhale, hand, open your elbows, stretch the back of your neck. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to connect your hands right behind your back. Keep your chest open. Inhale, exhale to release, and drop. Head, chest, shoulders. Take everything in as you exhale. Allow your body to relax and stay down. This time around, you're gonna hook your index finger underneath your big toe. And from here, you're gonna try to extend your legs a little bit more and look straight down to the floor. So I'm actively pulling my shoulder blades and my toes up against my chest. I don't have a fully stretched leg. I'm just trying to keep my back flat as possible, as flat as possible. Inhale, engage your back, engage your core. Keep your head in line as you breathe out. Inhale. not already there, move to the front of your mat. Hands, feet together, and we're going for a big dive. Inhale all the way up. Open up your chest. Exhale, spread. Go all the way down to the floor. Bend your knees. Place your hands down to the floor. Step back with your right. Step back with your left. Just a quick warm up. Remember, knees on the floor is your option. Otherwise, you can keep your legs straight and your whole body weight onto your press up. Yes. Inhale down. Push up for 5. Inhale. Bend the button all the way in the ceiling, yes? Inhale. Bring it up for 3. Elbows close to your body. Push up 2. Inhale. Bring it up for 1. Knee down the floor. Rest your foot behind you. Lengthen your spine. Forehead on the ground. And try to really push your hips on top of your heels. Excellent. Exhale, try to go a little deeper onto your stretch. Readjust your right and left hand. Bring your body on top of your arms. Make sure your knees are directly underneath your hips and your hands directly underneath your shoulders. From here, you're going to look up, pushing your chest down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, and you're going to curve all the way down. Push the back up to the ceiling. Inhale for 5. Exhale down. Inhale 4. Exhale and down. Inhale and 3. Exhale and down. Really work the top of your spine. For 2. Sink into your shoulder blades and push the lower back up to the ceiling. Very last 1. Excellent. Bring it back down. Keep your body lengthened forward as much as possible as you step with your hands as far away as you can, and then keeping your hips on top of your knees, push your chest down to the floor. Just another 4 breaths. Exhale. Very nice. 2 more. And on your very last one, help yourself come back up into your kneeling position. Sit on top of both of your heels. Relax your shoulders towards the back. Both of your hands are facing towards your front. From here, open up your chest, open your heart. Allow your mouth to open as well. And breathe. Feel the front of your shoulders stretching. If it's too much for your head, just bring it back into an alignment. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Bring it back into your seated position. Slowly walk your hands forward. Place them right wherever we started with the feet, with the sequence. Tuck your toes underneath your heels and lengthen yourself back up into your plank. Engage your core as much as possible. Make sure that your shoulders are staying behind your ears. Yes? From here, we're going to go for a quick press up. You can put your knees down on the floor if you want. And slowly inhale, lengthen your body up into your core. Make sure you're not blocking your elbows. You're just trying to push the floor away. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to take right foot and left foot underneath. You can even use your knees down the floor if you wish, or you can go straight back up into your downward facing dog. From here, let's loosen up your calves and your ankles. Exhale right, exhale, lift. Change and switch, switch, switch for the last 5, 4, there, 3, exhale in 2, exhale in 1, fantastic, lift both of your heels off the ground, try to press your chest a little bit closer down to the floor, and slowly you're going to press your left heel down to the ground, bring your right knee in towards your elbow, exhale, and stretch up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring the knee in, step in between both of your hands, rest the back knee down to the floor, rest the back foot down to the ground, hand on your knee or in front of your heart. Inhale. Remember, you're always trying to go for 2 directions, sometimes even 3 directions at the same time. So not only going up, you're also going forward and down. So everything is really well supported through the center. Yes. Inhale. You can extend your arms right behind your ears, or you can keep your arms open with your hands open as well. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back down into your chest. We're going to use the left hand right beside your right foot. And we're going to open up this hand up towards the ceiling, so your right hand. Your body is a little bit twisted right now, and you're trying to bring your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to reach back into your foot. If you want, if you can, I want you to try to bring the back leg, the back heel, close to your glutes as much as possible. Make sure the shoulder is not forward. You're trying to open up as much as you can. With this, happens that you're also looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale. For the last 2. Excellent. And the very last one, we release the leg, release the arm all the way up, place your hand back down into the floor. So this is our big switch. You tuck the back foot underneath yourself, make sure your body is fully engaged, and you push back into the hip to pull back onto it, lifting the front toe off the ground. If you need to, keep your knee a little bit bent. I don't want you to feel any stress or pulling underneath the knees, yes? So in case you do, I want you to bend this leg. Otherwise, you can try to keep the leg straight. I want you to feel in your hamstrings and your calves and a little bit on your lower leg. Fantastic. Excellent. Now that we work on your hamstrings, you're gonna go back one more time. And from here, into your power warrior. Good. Center yourself. Remember your directions. Everything at the same time. Don't try to go too low. This is not about your flexibility. It's about trying to challenge yourself. If you feel like you can go a little bit lower, perfect. Otherwise, just stay there with me. Fantastic. We are using a little bit of strength from the back leg now to push up into the front leg. Yes, we're here. And we go back up. Open, 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 like we did at the beginning. Exhale, and finally open your chest to relax forward. You place the hands down to the ground. You can either step or jump back. If you are stepping, left first. If you're jumping, shift your body weight onto your hands and then move back onto it. Yeah, so you should feel your body weight a little bit more onto your arms whenever you jump back. Slowly, we have our press up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. And we go straight or with the knees bent towards the back. Push down. Excellent. Nice one. This time around, we're picking up the left knee and heel off the ground to push all the way up towards the ceiling. Allow your hip to open. Exhale. Bring the knee in, close to the elbow. Engage. Exhale. Step back. And right in between your hands, resting the back knee down on the floor. So it's the same thing we repeat on the second side. From here, rest the back foot, engage, lengthen. You're going down and you're going up. Remember about your option, you can always extend. If you are attempting to go to the back, just remember the only reason for your time to go a little bit further behind you is because you tried to go so far up that you had nowhere else to go other than going a little bit further back. So you aim up, had nowhere else to go, and then you went back. Yes? So this is the feeling. Up, and then nowhere else to go for a little bit back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. We're keeping the right hand system around, right side. So remember we have the cross position, shoulder against the knee, and we are aiming up first for the twist. Remember this is just an option. Yes. Bring it back to your foot, and then bring it close to your glutes. Remember this shoulder cannot be forward. You're trying to open your chest, in my case, to the windows. Remember, the black band is just an option. You can see the hand pointing back if you want. Excellent. As you release, bring it back up, hands down to the floor. And we have that little stretch, yes? Taking the back toe underneath, readjust, push back into the right leg, lift the front toe off the floor. Remember, this is just an option. You can keep the toes down, and you can keep also the front leg a little bit bent. Don't be afraid to readjust your stand. If you find that you ended up going too wide, no problem at all. Just bring the back leg a little bit closer. It's not a stretching competition. It's not about your flexibility. It's about what you're trying to achieve. Yes? So if you feel like you can't feel it anymore here, just move it a little bit further. If you feel that it's pulling too much on your joints, which is something I really don't want to happen, just bring it back a little bit. Yes? So no pain behind the knees. Always on your hamstrings, always on your calf, and it's a good pain. Yes? I know it's hard to think about it, but it's good pain. You kind of know when it is. Yes? That's it. So we're here with it pointing forward. Good. And then we're finally switching from the back leg into the front leg. Hands over to stretch. You can keep your hand in front of your heart as well. Especially on balancing classes, I like to think that I'm holding a wall right in between my hands. Yeah, so if this is my center, I'm always going to be thinking about that something is here, right in the middle of my hands. If I need to let go, which we're going to do in a few seconds, I still imagine that I'm pushing this way, but there's something here to hold me up. It's very, it's a good trick, I think, especially when trying to find balance, that you imagine. It's kind of like when you fix your eye to something for better stability. Yes? So now you're holding that for a while. Bring it into your heart, and we're pushing off of the back leg, together next to the front. Push. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, open your chest, and down. Yes. So you should feel a little bit more loose to go all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, either step or jump back into your slow press up. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tuck. With or without your knees, push back. Excellent. Now try to focus on pushing your heels down a little bit more into the ground. Shoulders right in the center of your back. Shoulders behind your head and your shoulder blades right in the center of your back. So slowly pick up your right foot to extend, open into the hip. Exhale to bring it in to your knee. Step forward, right in between. Fantastic. From here, you're gonna try to find that little balance. Yes? So you're pushing off the back leg onto your hands. And as you bring your chest up, you're gonna bring the knee into the side of the other leg. So from here, you're gonna use the movement at the same time. Yes? Toes spread down on the floor, hook on top of your knees. So, 2 movements. Pressing in and pressing up. Yes? Everything goes in at the same time. You're tall, you're strong, core is working. Yes? Very good. From here, we are bringing this toe right beside the knee and opening into the center. Remember about the hands, what I was telling you, this is your support. If your shoulder blades are going to the center of the wall, if your hands are going towards the center wall, if the obliques are pushing in as well and your toes are spread out down the floor, I'm sure your balance is going to be much better. Very good. From here, we're going to maintain on the same leg just for a little bit, and we're going to bring it up. Yes, for 2 breaths only, and we're going to spread the hand and the knee or the leg. It's completely up to you. Push it out and hold. Excellent. If you have done yoga before, you're more than welcome. Remember the hook on your toes we just did at the beginning. You can hook underneath your toe and help spread out to the side. Otherwise, just keep on top of your knee. It's completely up to you. Center. Now this is one of my favorite parts. Bring your head up, bring it down. Now this leg is gonna go across and slowly you're gonna fold all the way on top of the leg. Just try to relax there. Very common that you're feeling too much of a stretch in the back of your knees. So if you do, don't be afraid to keep a little bit more bent. Yes, don't try to stretch if you're not ready for it yet. Remember, I'm trying to work on the lower back of your knees, hamstrings much more than your joints. Very good. Now, challenge if you can. Placing your hands down on the floor, you bend your knees, and I want you to jump back. Yes? If we can't do that just yet, I want you to just step back normally. Yes? Press up with or without your knees. Absolutely your choice to inhale, exhale to tuck, and push right back. This is our second one now. Pick up the left heel. Extend, open. Bring it in to your knee to step in between both of your hands. Engage. Remember that little balance. So from here, pushing off the back leg. Up. Yes. Good. Torso goes up. Knee comes in. Yes. Excellent. Hand on top of the knee. And remember, 2 forces. As you're bringing it into your chest, you're also going to hover. everything coming in together. Nice. We are releasing. Knee into the side, toe touching the leg. If you need to readjust the legs, go a little bit higher, that's absolutely fine. Engage, center. Remember, spread your toes. Try to keep your hips. Balance on the left side is always a little bit tricky, isn't it? Very good. And we are moving. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, we're bringing it back. Yes, that's it. So if you feel like you're tilting off to the side, think about almost bringing your knee against your body. So if you're like this, try to bring one against the other. Yes? Remember about your options. You can still hook your index finger underneath your toe to stretch out to the side. Otherwise, you just bring it back into the center. Very good. Slowly release. Bring it back up. And my favorite, we're gonna go across. Inhale, lengthen. So you go tall first. Exhale to go all the way down. I can't tell you enough, guys, about not feeling any sort of pull or overstretching behind your knees, yes? So once again, don't be afraid to bend your knees to feel your body stretching forward. Yes? Ready for the little challenge? Bend your knees, hands down on the floor. Can I see you jumping? Yes. Into your little press up. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, this is a nice one, guys. Push back. Yes. Push it down. Stay here with me for 5 minutes. Exhale, 4. Allow your heels to go down. 3, chest closer to the floor. Hips higher, 2. Now both of your knees are lifting up. Both of your knees are coming down. Relaxing your foot. And sit back in between both of your knees, yes? So your knees are not together anymore. They are wider. And you are lengthening all the way forward. Rest your forehead on the ground and allow you to pull yourself back. So yes, I do want you to feel that you're pushing your hands away as much as possible so your lower back is stretching a little bit more. You see this motion here? It's tiny, but I am stretching. Is your core engaged? Is your powerhouse working? Excellent. Move your hands back. Help yourself to lift yourself back up. Lift your body back up. From here, both of your arms are up towards the ceiling. You have 2 options. You can place your hands like they were before at the beginning of the class. You can hook your thumb on top of your heel and then roll from the bottom up. Yes? Or, if you feel like you want to challenge, if you have a little bit more experience, you can go from your seated position to one. Inhale, engage your core, and then from here, pull back into your heels. Find the best option for yourself. Remember, we also have the option of keeping your hands down on the ground and your hips up. Whatever option you just chose, slowly bring your hips down to the ground. Keep the hands underneath your hips and try to tuck the top of your hand into the ground. Another 2 breaths. And very last one. Release. Come back up. Fantastic. Shift your body weight onto your hands. Cross the legs right behind you. Extend right. Extend left. Just tiny release. Inhale. Exhale. Chest forward. Bring it back down. And hook underneath your foot. If you have a towel, or if you can't reach your feet just yet, wrap the towel underneath and then slowly bring yourself right down. Yes? Don't need to pull too hard. Remember, this is not about showing off flexibility. It's about feeling where you need to be feeling so you can increase your flexibility. Yes? So I would much rather that you don't touch your toes, but you're bending your knees a little bit more and you feel the stretch on your lower back and on your hamstrings much more than you just trying to reach your feet at any cost. Yes? So just remember, you're trying to lengthen yourself and feel more into your hamstrings. Excellent. Slowly bring it back up. Nice one. Cross your legs. Now this is the fun one, yes? You're shifting your body weight to your hands to jump back. So you have a little bit of momentum to push back. Yes? You can practice that for next time. From here, we are pushing down to lengthen, tuck, to push back, and finally walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees, relax your head, and slowly from the bottom of your spine, come back up, slowly, 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 up to the top, like we started. Feet together, inhale, exhale down. One more time, inhale, and slowly exhale down through the center. Thank you so much for watching the class with me.
We hope you've enjoyed the beginner yoga class with Alex today. At Gym Plus, we are happy to support you along your fertility journey. Please view our webpage or pick up the phone to chat with us direct. We have a special no admin fee for all patients of Rotunda, Sims, IVF, and this is extended to your partner. We look forward to welcoming you in our club soon.